Greetings! So tonight, I've been working on a little bit more firmware, and what I've actually put together is I have added 3 buttons, which would be the control buttons, to this. And see the entire circuit overall, what we're trying to do is we're going to take 2 different Hall effect sensors, and with these Hall effect sensors, we're going to have one of them is 0 to 5 amps, and that'll translate the amperage into 0 to 5 volts. The other one is 0 to 30 amps, and that'll translate the amperage into 0 to 30 volt, or 0 to 5 volts. So 0 to 30 amps to 0 to 5 volts, and 0 to 5 amps to 0 to 5 volts. Now, in the confuser here, what we're trying to do is we're making up the reference voltage for like the amperage that it's looking for in this second line here. That's the amperage it's actually looking for. At the bottom, you see it's times 30 amp mode. And the third number, right there, third line down, is the value sent out to the DAC. The DAC is this little red guy up here in the corner. What he does is he takes a digital signal and turns that into an analog voltage from your microcontroller. Now, the microcontroller has a minor one like this in it, but it's not very precise. And this guy seems to be a lot more accurate, within 0.006 volts. Now I have three buttons I've added. Button 1 goes up, button 2 goes down in value, and button 3 changes the setting for the 2 Hall effect sensors between 0 to 5 and 0 to 30. And if you look at this, when I hit that, there's the 1 amp mode. 855 is 1.044 volts, and that's the actual voltage it's going to look for. And when we switch up to X30, it's looking at 6.262 volts, which would be 6.262 amps in reality that it's looking for. And that's the difference between the two, is because one's on a different scale than the other. Now, if I go to button 1 over here and hit it, I have a nifty LED that'll flash, and when that goes up, it goes up like fast while I hold it, and by 15 when I press it real fast. The other one right here goes down, so that way we can get right to the number we really want. So here's the firmware that I wrote tonight. Ain't nothing pretty. It's kind of a jumbled mess in a lot of spots, but it's good enough for the girls I go out with. And I'm pretty proud of this knotted up mess of wires. I think it's gonna work beautifully.